close range. They'll be stopped here about a half a metre short. Sutton will play it for Champion. 29 minutes gone. The Rabbitohs still looking for their first points as Sando gives it to wing at the gallop. Back on the inside. Far won't be stopped. Lovely ball. Great wing at speed. To Farlongo back on the inside against the grain. He's always a handful. And they do get their first points. It's 10-4 at the half hour.
Yeah, put that down to Craig Wing and how he hit that ball off Sando. At pace, worried the defence. Good long ball from dummy half too from Champion. Craig Wing certainly worried Andrew Ryan enough to drag him across, turned it back inside to a rampaging Farlongo. And he was always going to be hard to stop. The cover defence of Corey Hughes not good enough. And just couldn't hold him up over the line. Brad Moran there. But Craig Wing hitting the ball at speed, putting plenty of doubt in Andrew Ryan's mind. Had to make a play at him and go across. And then once he was wrong-footed, he turned Farlongo back on the inside. They needed it, the Bunnies.
Wanted to convert something, and they finally did. A sharp piece of play on that right-hand side. Luke now from just beside the post. To get them back within 4. Missed a pretty easy one last week against the Cowboys, which didn't hurt them. This one just inside the left hand upright. It's 10-6. Jared Hickey most notably. Wing on the run around with Farlongo. Gets them going into a gap. Into the backfield. He's got some support. Simpson is there. He goes to the other side. Capewell to redeem himself. Scores a try to get the Rabbitohs back into the game. Craig Wing, what a difference he has made since coming back after 3 months out with a nasty shoulder injury. A run around, a beautiful play with David Farlongo, and he picked out Capewell nicely.
Yeah, the good old run around created the extra man. Craig Wing at speed through the Bulldogs defensive line. Had a couple of players to pick from. Jamie Simpson on the inside. Luke Capewell showed good speed. There he is, the dummy outside. Ben Roberts into the backfield. Wade up the inside, look to the outside. Nanai not quick enough. And Capewell will be pretty pleased with that. Sonny Bill Williams over the top and late too. Sonny Bill just spoken to by referee Jason Robinson, but this is what the Bunnies did last week against the Cowboys.
Great call, man.
And now Chris Sando. If he could make it once again a 2 converted try difference. Eyeing them up. About 15 in from the sideline. Quick response by the Rabbitohs when they just looked as though once again they had fallen off the scent. He strikes it pretty well. It's terrific since coming off the bench. Now waiting for the line. He'll get across. There it is. They are back in business, the Bunnies. 24-16. It was almost as if they said, well, make it sport. Let's make it a bit tough for ourselves. What about 18? And then we'll start playing.
I had my doubts that South could do it 2 weeks in a row. There's still plenty of time left on the clock. Craig Wing, the man involved again, just throws the dummy. Ben Roberts beat him only a couple of minutes earlier. This time carries him across the try line. Craig Wing at speed. Set up the first try with an inside ball. There's Russell Crowe. Still solemn.
He won't be if they get out of jail once again here tonight. Craig Wing has sparked them with the help of Beau Falloon in particular from dummy half. Has really got them going since coming on for Isaac Luke, who was crunched in that John Kite tackle. And as a result, very quickly, it might be just 6 points the difference.
A couple of terrific charges there by the South Sydney side to get them on that roll that allowed Falloon to jump out of dummy half. Manikafoa, a great run that brought the ball inside the Bulldogs half. Falloon to Merritt, and they're in great field position. Craig Wing again back.
Sando slotted some terrific goals in that chase last week against the Cowboys in Townsville. does the job once again here tonight. What a kick from out near the sideline. Jason Taylor knows while there's life, there's hope. We go downstairs to Baloo again. 3 plays gone. Sando up the left. He goes to the line. The Rabbitohs in a moment will be all tied up with the Bulldogs. And they've done it through Chris Sando. What a jackrabbit type of play. Off the left foot, into a hole. He'll convert his own try in a moment from right in front to make it 24 playing 24.
Last week, one of the highlights of Chris Sando was skipping on the outside of players, creating a 2-on-1. This time, he cuts back on the inside, hits the ball running, left foot step, beats Hickey, beats a big man. And no one there. He is a jackrabbit, as you said, this time back on the inside. The cover defence, or the defence on the inside from Warburton, too slow. And what a try for Chris Sando.
Gets his first in the big league at a crucial time for South Sydney. And his right boot can level us up. A moment ago, barely a moment ago, it was 24-6. The Rabbitohs have done it again. The Dogs have done it again. Give up a lead. Do they have anything left? Off the back of this Rabbitohs surge. There it is. Flags in the air. We're back where we started 58 minutes ago, all locked up here at ANZ Stadium.
And how similar is it to last week? 3 tries now by the Bunnies, an individual effort there by Chris Sando. 3 tries in 9 minutes. That's remarkable. And it's exactly what they did to the Cowboys last week. The Cowboys out to a 28-4 lead, and they just went bang, 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 back into it. They behind.
Who's running?
They send him to the bin, but
10 metres, boys.
I just think that's a loose carry.
I think you're right. It's a big try and a big moment. It gives the Bunnies a chance through the magic orange boots of Chris Sando to hit the lead. They gave away a swathe of penalties themselves in the first half. Now they're flying back the way of the red and green, and you'd swear there are 50,000 South fans here at ANZ Stadium.
Well, we spoke earlier about the crowd maybe getting the Bulldogs home, but ANZ Stadium, it's a home to both teams. South Sydney on the other side of the field. The Burrow, they'll go berserk if Chris Sando puts this through the posts.
He hits it when it's arrow straight coming into your lounge room. And the Homebush Rabbitohs lead the Homebush Bulldogs 26-24. Here it is again. You've got to say it's a loose carry.
Well, Ben Roberts came from behind the play. He wasn't making a play at the ball. He didn't have his eyes on the ball.
2 plays left in this set. Wing goes wide. Here's Sutton. Runner into the corner. The chance to Talanoa. He makes no mistake. The Rabbitohs are in again. And it's 30 playing 30.
Well, you knew there was going to be another one. South Sydney denied earlier. Sonny Bill coming up with a big play. But the Bulldogs making a mistake, bringing it out of their own end. Good long ball straight to Sutton. Has him, as he does so many times, up and in. Talanoa just had to get the bounce.
Beautifully judged, wasn't it, by Sutton to know instinctively that El Masri would be jamming in, looking for a stop from his right wing, and the kick to the legs of one defender of the Bulldogs was absolutely perfect for that man, Talanoa, who only had to wait for the ball and get it down cleanly. Seconds after he got the ball down, lightning struck somewhere around the precinct. The sky lit up, and lightning might strike again. Luke, watching a dummy half, a slow play. The ball, though, makes it tough. He goes back to the short side wing. Magic hands from Simpson. Away to Luke Capewell for the Rabbitohs to win. What a night of agony. We wait confirmation. Steve Clark says try. And South Sydney, they are the Golden Rabbitohs tonight.